Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. My name is Mr. Crimson, and today I will be reviewing the second Warbond in my Warbonds review series. The Warbond in question is the Servants of Freedom Warbond, or what I like to call it, the Middle East DLC. This Warbond features 2 sets of armors, 2 guns, a stratagem, and more in your smooth ride to becoming a martyr. So without further ado, let's get into the review. On page 1 of the Warbond, we have the IE3 Martyr Armor Set, free Liberum Cape and Player Card, the Last 17 Double-Edged Sickle, and, wait for it, 100 super credits. As always, let's start with the gun. The Last 17 features light, medium, and heavy armor penetrating as it's trying to min-max its stats along with something that is almost exclusive to Florida year-round. Yeet. The gun itself doesn't use ammo, but rather explosive coolant casings that, once they overheat, explode and coat you in a healthy dose of fire. The longer you hold the gun down, the more damaging it becomes, like a teenager when they find a pair. For customizations, it features only 6 scopes, so it doesn't have anything special. It can best be used for crowd control against the Illuminate and Terminids. Now, the IE3 Martyr Armor features a Roman-esque look to it with the words Free Liberum per Democracem, which translates to fuck you, taste democracy, followed by an explosion 1.5 seconds afterwards. It is a medium armor, even though all it is some khakis with a bomb collar. It's like you're a puppy that pissed on the carpet one too many times and your owner had enough. The free Liberum cape and card look nice with a bird getting impaled, which literacy teachers will think it means something when it actually means that looks dope. Let's make a cape out of it. Overall, a good start to the Warbond. So let's move on to page 2. For page 2, we're starting off with the GP20 Ultimatum, IE12 Righteous Armor, Bird Democracem Cape and Player Card, and of course, 100 more super credits because the game is being nice. Of course, let's start with the gun. The Ultimatum used to be one of my most favorite things in the game, until they nerfed the fuck out of it. It used to be able to one-shot essentially everything except for gunship factories, but in a patch, they completely got rid of that. When I learned about it, I was pissed because I used to use the Ultimatum on my worst enemy, the stratagem jammers. Now, I can't do that anymore and I have to waste reinforcements to turn them off and destroy them. Thanks, Arrowhead. The one thing I don't like you for. Nerfing my Jesus gun. On the other hand, the IE12 Righteous Armor set looks almost exactly like the last, except the hood and words being different. On the chest plate, it features the words Free Liberum per Democracem, or my favorite translation, United States 2.0 is coming to bring democracy to your planet. Just like with the first, it features a shot collar. Wait, hold on. This isn't Super Earth enough. Another fucking bomb collar that explodes 1.5 seconds after death. So I hope you don't die next to your friends, or you'll be bringing them with you. As for the cape, it looks like the tailor forgot to cut along the line and left it as a normal cape. It features a human skull with a sword through it that appears to be crying. Honestly, I would too if I had a sword ventilating my skull. Now, for page 3 of the Warbond, you get the Raise Weapon emote, Servant of Freedom title, G50 Seeker, Portable Hellbomb Stratagem, and finally, because I have to mention it, 100 super credits. Let's start with the grenade. The Seeker is like your temporary Joan companion until it wants to take a bite out of the nearest enemy. Want to throw it at a vent during an automaton mission? You can forget that. How about Terminid holes? Sorry, pal, not happening. The Seeker doesn't even try to go into the large fucking holes. The only thing that this is really useful for is just to kill your enemies marked for death by you. The Portable Hellbomb pack is my favorite non-serious stratagem to use during those days that I just want to commit to scaring my neighbors and be a professional next-door neighbor. It is essentially a nuke strapped to your back that you can either drop it and run or become a martyr of democracy by sacrificing yourself for the betterment of your reinforcement count. In my opinion, it's quite fun. As for our lovely emote for this Warbond, you are just raising your weapon. What? Expecting me to make a joke about how awfully close it is to being like, anyways. Before I get deplatformed for going too far, we have the title which reinforces your contract as Super Earth's little bitch. Servant of Freedom, roll credits, reminds everyone on your team how you're dedicated to the mission to always succeed, even at the cost of others. Last but not least, we have the Superstore to talk. What? They delisted it? Why? Never mind. So it turns out, at the time of making this video, it does not have a Superstore page, though it did when the Warbond was released, given the armor I have here. That is the only thing I remember when getting it, so there could have been more that I'm not aware of. If I can remember, however, it also did have the CQC-5 combat hatchet. If I am wrong and it came from somewhere else, please correct me in the comments. So let's at least talk about the armor. The IE57 Hellbend looks like a crossover of the Viper Commandos and Servants of Freedom, featuring a sleeveless design with a skull helmet. It actually looks like one of the better designs, in my opinion, coming from the Warbond. And yes, it does feature your favorite controlled shock on deck. It is a light armor, duh, so you can be a fast self-detonation machine. So let's wrap this up. As always, is, it'll get 3 ratings: usability, flashiness, and is it worth it? First, usability. It does feature some helpful weapons like the double-edged sickle and ultimatum, both excellent choices for crowd control. If you run out of heavy armaments and have a Hulk coming at you, use the ultimatum. In a rush to complete the objective, portable hellbomb. It does feature quite the useful things, so I'll give it an 8 out of 10. The only thing holding it back is the secret grenade and his inability to handle automaton vents and the nerf that happened to the ultimatum, which, let's keep it real, a PvE game shouldn't be receiving nerfs like it is a PvP game. The ultimatum was perfect before they nerfed it the second time, but I digress. As for flashiness, the armors and guns look pretty nice. I like that they add Latin words to the chest plates on the 2 medium armors, and it doesn't take much effort to figure out what they mean. They are, as of this video, the only helmets that features faces built into the helmets, so it has that uniqueness to it. Overall, I'll give the flashiness a 6 out of 10. The thing carrying it the most is that the helmets are unique compared to the others, where they feature faces instead of just a visor. Now, is it worth it? Drum roll, please. It is completely worth it. The ultimatum, as nerfed as it is from when it was originally launched, is still useful and sees the most action in my arsenal. The armors look nice and are decently helpful if you are the self-sacrificing type. The stratagem is another good piece to the puzzle, as it is nice to use when you are plunging into enemy lines and don't have time to call down the hellbomb. You can just equip it and bolt. It'll more than likely end up a one-way trip, but you already knew that. Anyways, that's all I have for you in this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below your opinion on my ratings. As always, my opinion is purely subjective, so your own opinion can be different from mine. Also, I am so close to reaching 1,000 subscribers at this time of this video, so your subscription to the channel would be magical. Furthermore, if you'd like to support the channel, buy me a coffee. Link is in the description down below. Any donation would be greatly appreciated, and supporters will be shouted out at the end of every video. By the way, I have a Discord. Link is in the description down below as well. Anyways, I'm out of here. See y'all in the next one. Bye-bye. On the other hand, the IE-12 Righteous Armor set looks almost exactly like the last, except the hood and words are different. On the other hand, the IE-12 Righteous Armor set looks almost like... Fuck! Why am I having such a hard time? On the other hand, the IE-12 Righteous Armor set looks almost exactly like the last, except the hood and words are being different. That's not even... Where did I pull this R from? What the fuck? Honestly, I would too if I had a skull ventilating a skull. Oh my fucking god, why am I having such a hard time with this script? Honestly, I would too if I had a soul. Oh my god, a soul ventilating a skull. Why am I just having such a hard time with the script that I wrote? It is a light armor, duh. So, light armor. What the fuck? As for flashiness, the armors and guns look pretty nice. I like they add a... What the fuck happened there? I like that they add Latin words to the chest plates on the 2 medium armors, which I love that addition, and it doesn't take much effort to figure out what they mean. They are, as of this video... What? I just confused myself with my own fucking script here. I like that they add Latin to the words on the chest plates. Yes, because adding Latin to the words makes them better. I might need to go back through the script and just fix it. They are, as of this video, the only helmets that features faces built into the helmet. What? God damn it, I confused myself again. They are, as of this video, the only helmets that features faces built into the helmets, so it has that Why can I not say uniqueness? They are, as of this video, the only helmets that features faces built into the helmet, so that it has that uniqueness. Again, why can I not say uniqueness? They are, as of this video, the only helmets that features faces built into the helmet, so it has that uniqueness to it. Fucking finally! Oh my god! Overall, I'll give the flashiness a 6 out of 10. The things... Fuck! The ultimatum, as nerfed as it is from when it was originally launched, it is still useful to that it... What? Also, I am so close to reaching 1,000 subscribers. Why did I just fucking... I don't know. I just don't know. Furthermore, if you'd like to support the channel, buy me a coffee. Link is in the description down below. I'm just gonna have to redo that part.